Hello everyone, my name is Silas Yerkins, and today I will tell you about my vacation to Africa. I started in Cape Town, and I didn't know what fun awaited me ahead. There were lots of activities to do there. I started in the actual town, and for some reason, the mountains form a bowl shape in the middle of it. From there, I went to the Castle of Good Hope. It is a historical architecture of Cape Town. Did you know that the Castle of Good Hope was actually built by slaves and soldiers undergoing punishment? Then I visited Camps Bay. The white beaches were surrounded by tons of houses and palm trees. Speaking of the beach, nothing is better than waking up in the morning to Camps Bay's crisp ocean air. Then I got on a cable car and went up to Table Mountain. On the cable car, Table Mountain looked way larger than I imagined it before. When I got to the top, there were lots of people, but otherwise, the view was stunning. Then I got to one of my favorite attractions in Cape Town, the Two Oceans Aquarium. Outside, it looked kind of shabby, but on the inside, it felt like every fish in the world was there. After exploring Cape Town, I decided to head northwest to the Kalahari. When I got to the Kalahari, I felt like I wanted to see some cool animals. I went to Kagalagadi Transfrontier Park. I saw things like giraffes and elephants. I had even saw some animals that I have never even heard of before. And I never get tired of seeing cool animals, so I went to Shobi National Park in Botswana. First, I snapped a picture of the Cape buffalo. It is a very powerful animal with few natural enemies. Then I got a picture of the cheetah. They are known to be one of the fastest land animals in the world, running up to speeds of 75 miles per hour. Next, I found a zebra. Zebras are known for their beautiful black and white stripes. Then I found a crocodile. Crocodiles are large aquatic reptiles who are known to kill land animals surrounding their home. Next, I found a couple of lions. There are more lions in Africa than any other place in the world. Then I found a hippopotamus. These are mostly herbivorous animals that are very common in Africa. After a great safari, I decided to go to one of Africa's greatest attractions, Victoria Falls. When I got there, I decided to do some physical activities. I went hang gliding and whitewater rafting. I loved hang gliding the most because I loved the thought of flying around like a superhero. I also learned that the Zambezi River flows from Zambia to Zimbabwe. It took a while to recover from leaving Victoria Falls, but I forgot all about it when I headed to Uganda. The sights were shocking. I got a glimpse of the forest and the river surrounding the area. Did you know that the park was actually made to protect the forest surrounding that part of Uganda? Then I visited Nairobi, Kenya. The word Nairobi comes from Enkare Nairobi, which means place of cool waters. I saw lots of wealth in Nairobi, including huge buildings and skyscrapers. But also, unfortunately, I saw lots of poverty in Kenya. Did you know that in Kenya, 46% of people are below the poverty line? Then I went to Mogadishu, Somalia, home of lots of historical architecture. Even on websites, the government warns you about traveling here. They said you should avoid it at all costs. But luckily, I was okay and had a good time. I enjoyed all the historical architecture and scenery there. Finally, I ended my journey at Timbuktu, Mali. This place is also famous for its historical architecture. Though I was sad that my trip was about to end, Timbuktu was the best possible place to end it. Finally, I went to the Jin-Guober Mosque. It is made out of dry mud and has been around for 689 years. Finally and sadly, my journey was over. I went from Cape Town to the Kalahari to Chobe National Park, Chobe National Park to Victoria Falls to Uganda, Uganda to Nairobi, Nairobi to Mogadishu, and finally Mogadishu to Timbuktu. I did a lot on my vacation to Africa, and I can't believe I got to go to so many places. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Silas Yerkins, and thanks for tuning in.